Alright, what's up YouTube? So, obviously this is my first video. You're probably coming from my TikTok, but if you're not, go follow my TikTok. I'll have it linked in the description. And I just wanted to start a YouTube to kind of get longer form content, so that way I can actually show you guys what I do, like what supplements I take, how my training is, and then obviously educating too. TikTok's so shallow and so short, you can't really say what you want to without people scrolling and not getting any views, because the attention span is terrible. So, and I just like when it comes to mindset and things like that, I feel like longer form content, you can really understand what people are saying better, and I just like it better. So I'll probably be doing more of this than actual TikTok wise, so I'll probably post a couple TikToks still every day and then now and then. But yeah, I just wanted to start a YouTube today, and then I kind of wanted to talk about I've been seeing a lot in my comments, people that are say you're coping about something, you're saying genetics, steroids, stuff like that. It's honestly if you're coping about something, that's fine. If you are doing everything in your possibility and you're still not where you want to be. And what I mean by that is say someone is better than you, the only reason you can ever say, hey, their genetics are better than mine, or they're on steroids, that's why they're better than me. The only time you can ever say that is if you're perfectly locked in on every single thing inside your entire life. So your diet's on point, your training's on point, your sleep's on point, your everything. If everything's on point, I think that's the only time those excuses actually apply to yourself. So if you're not locked in on everything, which 99.9999% of people aren't, then you're just fucking coping, okay? And that's basically all the comments, what they're gonna be able to say is, oh, well, this kid's on fucking steroids, okay? Well, it's you don't even train. You literally don't train. You couldn't tell me how your muscle grows if you wanted to, okay? So it's you don't have an opinion. You're on my account, okay? So just don't comment anything. I'd rather you not comment anything, you know? But obviously, the average person is retarded, so that's not really the case for anyone. But I was going to talk about also another thing is your mindset. It's say let's take an example for a fat person. It's they say, hey, I want to be skinny. It's no, you don't. You don't want to be skinny, because if you wanted to be skinny, you would be skinny. You would rather eat. It's a conscious decision to be fat, okay? And this isn't hating fat people or anything. I understand it. But you do not want to be skinny, because if you wanted to be skinny, you would be skinny, okay? It's a choice. And what you really want is you would rather have the pleasure of food inside your mouth than actually being skinny. Yes, you're going to have to suffer. It's going to suck. It's going to take, there's things you can do to mitigate all these things. You're eating lower calorie foods and stuff like that, diet soda, everything. But at the end of the day, wherever you're at in life is because you wanted to be there. Every decision you've ever made in your entire life is exactly where you're going to be at in your life. Yeah, some people can be luckier than you in certain situations. They could win the lottery or some shit. If you wanted to be rich, trust me, you would be fucking rich. All right. There might be a lot of cuts on this video because I feel it suck. Restart. All right, there might be a lot of cuts on this video because I fucking suck at speaking to the camera. So I stutter over my words, but guys, if you are not drinking an Intra, this has Gatorade powder in it. If you're not drinking an Intra, this is probably totally off topic of what I cut the video at, but if you're not drinking an Intra, you are dumb. You're missing out on gains, okay? Especially if you are enhanced, because if you are on things where you can shuttle nutrients in while you're still training, because maybe your insulin isn't getting messed with during training. Don't know what that means, but well then, Intra, okay? But yeah, back to the other topic about wherever you're at in life is because that's how much you put in, you know? And that's true. What Rich Piana said is however much you put in is what you're going to get out. Now, do I agree with how he was training and how he actually meant that statement? No, I don't agree with him. I don't agree. If you go in the gym and you spend 16 hours in the gym, you're going to get more out of it. No. I take that statement that he made and apply it to things about knowledge, actually studying, okay? The more you put into that stuff, the more you will get out. You read every study ever, and you truly understand. You can interpret studies, not you take in a study and regurgitate it and don't understand what it's even saying or the flaws in the study. But the more knowledgeable you are, the more beneficial it's going to be. It's going to apply to training. It's going to apply to, that applies to everything in life. The more you try, the better you're going to be at it. That's pretty obvious, but yeah. So if you're not doing everything in your power, like on a daily basis, if this is something you take that serious. I mean, this might not even be the gym. The gym might just be a hobby for you and you're just watching this for entertainment value. But speaking in gym terms and bodybuilding and stuff like that, it's like, well, if you want to be the best, think about like every other person. Like, you have to be better than every single other person, you know? So it's like, that's why I don't understand with meatheads and then gym bros. It's like, I use that term, but I'm just saying basically non-science-based lifters, which I hate that term too, but that's what I'm going to use because that's what everyone understands. Those people that say, bro, just lift. It's like, well, okay, obviously you have to lift, but if I want it more than you, I'm going to do everything in my power to fucking get an advantage over you, you know? And they just, I mean, it's like, how do you go in there and just like day after day do the same shit? You don't even know what you're fucking doing, dude. Like, you literally couldn't tell me what you're doing, okay? You couldn't tell me where your muscles even active, like what range of motion. You said forearm. That's not how it works. It's like, I try and do everything in my power, and that's everything. Like, when it comes to literally everything I do on a daily basis, or my health, like anything is 100% dedicated to bodybuilding, you know? Because that's my goal. That's my goal in life, is to be not even necessarily the best, but definitely the best fucking version of myself, that's for sure. Because, I mean, genetics obviously is always going to play a role, you know? It's the biggest part of bodybuilding. And fortunately, I do have, I would say, above average genetics, maybe not the best genetics, but, I mean, pretty decent, okay? So that's just my thing, is just like, dude, just whatever you do in life, whether it be bodybuilding or not, just try your hardest, you know? The Mike Mincer quote was really good, is like, you never know what you're gonna like be until you try. So like, why not just put everything you have into it, you know? I don't know, but some people can go through their lives daily and just not care about stuff. It's just like what do you wake up for, you know? Like, what is it that drives you to like this sounds weird or stupid because mine's the gym, obviously, but it's like, what goal do you have? Like, why do you want to wake up, you know? It sounds like a really depressing question, and which it kind of is, because like the average person would say like, oh, like he couldn't answer, you know? Or maybe they say like a family and stuff like that, but I really don't give a fuck about that type of shit, because I want to be the absolute best that I can be in bodybuilding. And I think that type of stuff is, unfortunately, either you're being kind of selfish or you're not being the best version of yourself. Because if you were to be the best version of yourself, then obviously you're being selfish to your family, okay? So I think that type of stuff is like kind of iffy. But so, I mean, I guess some people can manage it. Obviously the Olympians, some people have families and shit, so I don't know, maybe I'm just retarded. But I need to go lift before I run out of all my Gatorade. But if you want some Gatorade, I think I'm gonna make a link tree or like an Amazon storefront, some type of shit. If I do, it'll probably be on my TikTok bio, maybe YouTube or something, I don't know. Go buy it from me. I need money. I'm broke as fuck. I'm in this shitbox car because my truck is in the shop getting painted. So I'm in like I think it's a Saturn, some old ass car. It's like gold, like grandma style. But yeah, honestly, I love bodybuilding so much. Obviously, like right now, I can't do it as a full-time job, or even I'm not even making money from it really right now. I do have a sponsorship with Controlled. So if y'all want to support me, you can go use my code on Controlled Insanity. It's just code Jake. That would help out a lot. Enough yapping. Let's go hit legs. I worked today. I worked all today and I feel like shit, but that's not gonna fuck up our workout. So, I'll see you guys in the gym.
Come on! Here! Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
All right, I'm sure the lighting is ass in here. I'm sick of this car, but yeah, that was a good workout. I overshot on my SLDL, so I've never used that Smith machine for SLDLs. I've only ever actually done free weight at my home gym, so, or not home gym, but like the gym I go to. usually. I've only actually done Smith Machine SLDLs. Well, they were kind of RDLs because the Smith Machine is slanted at Planet Fitness, but it's the only time I've ever done it, so I overshot on that. I think I'm strong enough to do what I did today, like for sure, because that Smith Machine is lighter than free weight. I just don't think I have motor patterns down, stuff like that yet. So I think I'll get stronger on that really quick if I continue doing it. But I overshot on that. I overshot on adductors today. But I wanted to kind of explain, like, for my leg extensions, why I have 2 sets with my butt coming off the seat. Like, I noticeably am, like, rocking back and forth. And that's because of antagonist inhibition. So, like, hold on, there's people outside. But, yeah, antagonist inhibition. So, your rectus femoris crosses 2 joints. So when your hip is extending and flexing, what happens is while your knee is going into extension and flexion is your rectus femoris is actually doing nothing. It's not shortening, it's not lengthening, because one is shortening on one side and one is lengthening. So it's doing nothing. It's staying at the same length, all right? So what happens is you're effectively taking your rectus femoris out of the equation. You're biasing all your vastus other muscles, like your vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, and vastus intermedius. But so when you do that, you're really just increasing motor units. So my rectus femoris is overdeveloped, so that's why I do 2 sets of that, and then I just do a single unilateral one where I can still contribute to my rectus femoris, because obviously I want to maintain all the size I have in my rectus femoris. But that's why I do that for leg extensions. I know I look stupid, but it takes what it takes. So I just started doing this recently, actually. I saw a video of someone doing it with the seat all the way back, and like them coming up and forth and going back, and I was just like, I'd rather like raise my butt. So that's easier for me, so I like that better, so I did that. But my knee pain actually didn't hurt today for some reason, so that was good. I'm also on a BPC 157 for my knee, so that might be why it's getting better. But yeah, so if y'all want to support me, code Jake for Controlled Insanity. I don't know when they're gonna do next drop, but when they do, and you want to buy some Controlled Insanity, code Jake. And then what else was I gonna say? Go follow my TikTok if you haven't. Link will be in the description. I'm probably gonna make a, like I said, link to your Amazon storefront for all the stuff I use daily basis. I'm actually gonna get some Echo lights from Echovision. I wish I could get sponsored by Echovision for their products, because Echovision literally has the best products. You want protein, their protein tastes amazing. I use their pre-workout. I use Optimal 2.0, and then I'm about to buy their Echo lights, which is just electrolytes. I'm gonna put that in my intro. There's a little bit of my intro left, so I'll drink the rest of that. But I'll go back, eat chicken, and then drink a protein shake, and then go to sleep. It is late right now, so I have to work tomorrow too, which sucks. But yeah, that was my first YouTube video. Let me know if y'all want to see like a full day of eating, or any questions you have in the comments. I might do like a Q&A of like any questions you guys have, whether it be training or any type of nutrition, anything related. If you have a question, just leave it in the comment below. I'll answer it. I'll do it eventually, probably a Q&A video. If I actually get comments, I don't know. I don't know how many views this video is going to get, so yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Go follow my TikTok. I'll see you all later.